Hey guys, Terronicle here, and welcome to today or tonight's episode of Terronicle Reviews. Sorry this one took me so long to get to. I just had a really hectic day. I'm not, and so yeah, if I sound a little bit tired, it's because it's 11 p.m. right now at the time I'm recording this. But yeah, sorry if I sound a little bit tired throughout this review. It's because I am, but yeah, so now on to the actual review. We're on episode, I think, 15 now? Yeah, episode 15. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. I wanted to review Bionicle Hearts of Vengeance today, but I haven't finished watching it. So I'm reviewing this animation instead because I've actually been binging through a bunch of Mason Mocs videos, and I've wanted to talk about a couple of his videos. So yeah, the specific video and his review's kind of gonna because normally because basically, all right, so basically Mason's Mocs he has like kind of a series of videos that are all kind of in one. They're basically kind of like slice of life videos, kind of like Hound and Davix, but there's more like fighting and stuff in them. But yeah, there he has basically he has a series that's basically like Callan and Davix. It doesn't really, I don't think it has a name actually. Now that I should check, or yeah, I don't think, yeah, he's basically all of his videos. I don't think his videos have a specific series name, but yeah, it's basically a series kind of like Callan and Davix. And normally I would watch like all of them or most of them, then just do an overall review of like all of the like videos in that series. But I haven't watched all of them, and I really liked this specific video from Mason's Mocs, so I thought I would review this video by Mason's Mocs. It's Jex versus Sharpshot. And yeah, I guess we'll just get on to the review. And there's spoilers, by the way. I normally don't remember to mention that until like halfway into the video, but yeah, spoilers. So, starting off with the story. So basically, his videos follow Jex, who is the guy on screen right now, Nuparu, who I think we all know who he is, Lyrics, and Ted Dots. Ten Dots. I hope I pronounced those right. And yeah, basically they're all roommates, and we basically just their stories are slice of life, but they're more. There's generally more like combat and stuff in them than Callan and Davix. But yeah, I really do like slice of life Bionicle stories because it's just not something you expect. Though it's like just with Bionicles, you don't really expect slice of life stories. So I normally always like them, but yeah, there's definitely more fighting and stuff in here. Yeah. So for this specific video, basically, how does it even begin? So basically, the video starts out, I'll call it, or I should have said animation. Basically, it starts out with Jex coming in, and we find out that he has all these really insane powers, and that's probably actually my favorite part about this video. I'll get into that in the animation, but yeah, we find out that he comes in and he has like all these insane powers. And then Uparo calls up Sharpshot and his partner, who is his name is. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, he calls up Sharpshot, who's basically he's kind of like a guy up in he's kind of like a space police like commissioner kind of, I guess. He's basically up in space and he kind of acts like the police. Yeah, Nuparo calls him to try and calm Jex down. And then Jex ends up running into a gang of criminals. I don't remember. I think they were given names, but I don't remember. They explain how Jex actually got his powers from someone named, I think it was Karzan. It wasn't Karzani. It wasn't Karzani. Keep it. The only from the animations I've seen, the only like character who actually like is from the Bionicle stories, Nuparu. Yeah, this guy named Karzan, not Karzani, Karzan. He gave Jex his powers, and then Jex went insane, so Karzan had to calm him down. And then their memory ended up getting wiped, and then the leader of the criminals said that they need to get them back together so they can get the power, so Jex can like get his powers back, even though he already had his powers, or I guess so he can get his powers more powerful. I was kind of confused on that. Like, okay, if I get anything wrong, it's because actually I watched like the first 15 minutes of this yesterday, like in the beginning of the day yesterday, and then finished it like an hour ago. So and I rewatched just like a couple parts. So if I get anything wrong, it's because I didn't watch it too recently, or the whole thing like too recently. But yeah, the criminals are saying how he needs to he needs to get back up with Tarzan so they can defeat Sharpshot. And there's actually this funny moment. This guy had Mason's Mocs has a lot of really good humor in his videos. I will say that. Yeah, there's this funny moment where it shows why Jex doesn't want to get back up with Tarzan, and it shows after they got their memory after they got their memories drained about the fight and stuff. They're like, hey, want to be enemies? Yeah, sure. Kill you later, and they just walk away. I found that part funny. I don't know, that was pretty funny. Yeah, that's why he doesn't want to get back up with Tarzan. And then Sharpshot comes down, and then they end up fighting him. And there's this really awesome moment here. I'm not gonna spoil it actually. I'm not gonna spoil it because there's a really awesome moment where Nuparu is like, all right, it's time for me to get my most powerful weapon. And then you'll see what it is. It's really awesome. Then they end up fighting, and then it's pretty much it ends with this one I was kind of confused on. Jex, I guess, dies and then comes back to, and then meets Akimu, and then comes back. I was assuming it was Akimu, because it was someone who looked like Akimu, definitely. Yeah, he ends up meeting with him, and then he comes back, and he's even more powerful, and he ends up defeating Sharpshot. And yeah, video ends. Does he actually end up defeating Sharpshot? He either defeats Sharpshot or Sharpshot goes away. I don't know. I'm really tired, guys. Sorry if I got anything wrong and if I missed anything. I'm sorry. He might. I think no. Wait, no. He meets back up with Tarzan at some point. I'm sorry, guys. If I'm getting anything wrong, it's really late. So I'm probably forgetting a bunch of stuff. But yeah. So that's the gist of the story, and the story's definitely. It's definitely not just your average fight animation, because there's definitely like more here. Like there's more happening here. Like there's like yes, it's basically the like gist of the story is like a fight, but there's like side plots going on, and there's like it's basically like just a fight animation, but it actually has more like story to it. So yeah, I really like the story was really good. I really liked it. So now on to the animation, which oh man. Okay, so the actual animation, so like character movement. I'll start with that. It's pretty basic. It's just it's average. Okay, it's not like I know I say this a lot. It's not on par, obviously with the Gen 2 battles, but it's not like bad, obviously. So yeah, it's kind of the actual animation is kind of just average, but excuse me, sorry, I had to clear my throat. But I think that probably the best part about this animation and why I chose this specific clip is because he uses the like coloring like tool. I don't know the specific name for it to kind of represent Jex's powers, but it's really like it's honestly kind of it's almost to the level of integrating 2D animation into the Bionicle stop motion. Like you're gonna have like you're gonna have to see it for yourself. But yeah, it's really cool how he represents the power using the colors, and it's not just like one blast. Like it actually has it like rotating around him and moving and stuff. And yeah, that's definitely the best. There's one part where the part where it shows Jex and Tarzan fighting and like throughout the city. That's probably the best. That's probably the best part of the whole animation. I'm not gonna or I mean yeah, go watch it for yourself to see. But it's basically like 2D animation with the kind of paint setting. And yeah, that was amazing. That the animation like with the like kind of paint like coloring setting thing is definitely amazing. And this would probably actually fall under presentation more. So let's actually move on to that. Like everything is done on a green screen, and this might actually be the worst part about it, because I mean, okay, well, actually, when it comes to green screens, I've seen them done really bad before, but he actually does like how the characters like move with the green screen. Mason actually, or I'm assuming your name's Mason actually. Yeah, he actually does it like really well. Like here, this is probably like one of the best like times I've seen a character interact with a green screen, like the best. However, some of the images that he actually uses for the green screen are definitely like some of them have like watermarks on them for like wherever like stock image or whatever he got them from. And I don't know, that just seemed, I don't know. I know that was it was probably he probably just used those images just because they were copyright free, which I'm fine with. Which I mean, I guess I can live with. I mean, I'm not too fine with it, but I guess like you can live with it. Like it's not that distracting. But yeah, it's also only for like a couple images too. But I don't know. It was just kind of distracting at some points. So yeah, definitely, I would say that the backgrounds, not how the characters interact with the green screen. I mean, the actual images in the green screen were definitely probably the one of the weakest parts about it, but I would say that while the best part about it is the anime. Or actually, you know, this is probably the best part. I think the character design is probably the best part. I mean, the whole like color, like animation, 2D animation integration thing is probably the second best. Or I take that back. Yeah, character design is probably the best here because like this animation actually had me doing something that I don't do with a lot of other like stop motions. I'm actually looking actually looking at the Mocs and seeing all the techniques that he used, like more than I'm actually like more than the story. Yeah, the Mocs here are and he actually you can't see it here, and I don't remember. Yeah, it's later in the it's later. Yeah, Jex doesn't have it here for some reason, but Jex actually has 3D printed hands from Shapeways for like parts of the animation he does, parts of it he doesn't. I think it's kind of weird how they kind of just switch. I think here he doesn't have it because this is kind of like a flashback. Again, I'm sorry if I'm getting anything wrong. It is really late. It's what 11:08 now. But yeah, he actually uses some 3D printed stuff from Shapeways, which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, like the whole time I'm looking at all the techniques that he used, and I'm just like amazed by all the technique. Like this even taught me some like new techniques, mocking techniques. So yeah, I would say character design is definitely the best part about that, or about this animation. It definitely makes up for the kind of the watermarks on some of the green screen images. So yeah, moving on to the overall results. So animation, I'm gonna give. Actually, I never really determined these beforehand. Normally I do, but animation, I'm gonna give. Or wait, no, animation 9 out of 10. It's not perfect. It's not like the best, but yeah, it's definitely it's not like like the best thing ever, but it's definitely really impressive at times. Or not at times. It's definitely really impressive. Going through like overall. So yeah, animation 9 out of 10. Story, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because the story is just engaging the whole time, and I definitely really like the story. The story was like really engaging the whole time, and that was probably like I really wanted to see like what happened next with the story. I'm sorry, I should have determined these beforehand. Yeah, so the yeah, 8 out of 10. I'm wrapping this up. I'm sorry, guys. Then presentation, also an 8 out of 10 because yeah, even though the images for the green screen, yeah, like I said, the green screen images were kind of bad at times, but I think that the amazing character design definitely makes up for that. So overall, Siri, what's 8 plus 8 plus 9? 25 out of 30. So yeah, awesome job, Mason's Mocs, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching a bunch more of your videos. So yeah, so stay tuned Friday. Like I said, I'm gonna be reviewing Bionicle Hearts of Vengeance by Maniac Mac. I think that was his name. Yeah, or I hope that was the one who made it. God. Okay, if I got that wrong, that would be really embarrassing. But so yeah, on Friday I'm going to be revealing Bionicle Hearts of Vengeance. I could have kept it to be a surprise, but I I all right, whatever. Yeah, I probably should have left it to be a surprise, but yeah, I'm sorry if you wanted it to be a surprise. I'm sorry, but oh yeah, I forgot actually. Thank you, Great Creator, for giving me a shout out in your 2018 update video. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. Oh yeah, thank you, Great Creator. Everyone, go check out. If you haven't yet, go check out Great Creator. He makes really awesome stop motion. So yeah, go check out Great Creator. If you I'll link his channel in the description. Yeah, if you haven't already, yeah, he's a friend of mine, and he makes great videos. And yeah, thanks for shouting me out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry that I seemed really tired throughout the whole thing. I don't